What up, guys? This right here is one day of garage sale finds. We get these over on the main channel, Chase After the Right Price, but here on CATRP Crew, we're on a mission, a journey to see if one can still garage sale full-time for a living in 2023 by reselling all of these items for profit every single week. Let's break it down. All right, now it's time to get to work. So Pal, I'm gonna have you start with the manga books. So I already did a lot of the work for you.
Did.
I organized them by series. I'll say you can use your discernment on if we should list individually or just in big lots. I feel like big lots might be easier, but I do know that from this one in particular, I found 3 by themselves that are worth over 50 bucks. And I haven't looked into the other ones like at all.
Oh, jeez.
So maybe we list a very expensive lot here. I'm very excited about them with what I saw there. And then Matt, if you can, all the electronics, bless you, all the electronics, DVDs, Amazon stuff, games, which there's games in this. This is full of games. You can deal with all of that, get it tested, get it good to go, and then see if it's worth listing on Amazon. If not, we'll send it over to Pal for eBay. It's a good start. Hey, the people can hear you. What do you have to say?
Hello.
You heard it here.
These 4 right here are worth 190. I think these are the highest valued ones out of the lot, but this is a good way to start.
And keep in mind, they had the manga books marked at 25 cents a piece. I probably didn't even pay that. Probably paid 10 cents a piece for those. How many books did you say it was at 190?
4 of them.
40 cents. Buy costs. $190. The guys that bought the video games didn't even look twice at these things. But my point is, expand your horizons, learn the low-hanging fruit. Hopefully you can pick some stuff up from this video. A lot of people know manga, but you might not know a brand new Mega Bloks set like this is worth $100 plus shipping. Paid 25. Most people would leave this behind. Paid $5 for this brand new, worth about 40 bucks. Stuff like this. Expand your horizons, and I'm thankful and blessed to have learned quite a lot of things along the way, but I'm learning always. Like, there's so much more to learn. Mega Bloks, didn't think they'd be worth much. And that I literally just learned this week. So learn with me. All right, Amazon results are in. Matt has been helping me list stuff on Amazon. The listed value is 550 bucks after fees. There were just a few games, as you guys saw. I paid $5 for NBA Street Volume 2 for Xbox, and that one we listed for $31. I paid $10 for X-Men Next Dimensions on GameCube, should net about $25 on that one. And then Marvel Pinball, I pointed this one out at the sale during the main video, but paid 10 bucks on that one for PS4, and it's worth about 30 to 40 bucks. So those are definitely some highlights. But the number one highlight is the Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2. Disc only, still worth about 50 bucks, and I paid $5 for that one. It was in a Budokai Tenkaichi 1 case, so we had to list it as disc only. Didn't have any extras of that one. And then Matt, I'll take the camera from you. If you want to tell me, he's tested all the electronics. Tell me what works, what didn't work, what you learned.
So everything worked. Both handy cams, this guy,
Good.
all these turned on.
Okay.
We had this guy work. We had 2 of these, but they
had no power cords initially.
Correct.
What'd you find?
We found this is one of our Sega Genesis adapters from XYAB.
Hey, let's go. Shout out. XYB sponsor of the channel. We love them.
But this one didn't work.
I love the label.
No worky.
No worky. So only one thing didn't work, and I paid, I think, $7 for both DVD players. They were worth like 40 a piece if they work. So still $7 into 40 on eBay will be good. This pile, so we have a couple buyers that will take certain popular games like this one and Guitar Hero games and Just Dance games, stuff like that. So we're sending those to them. You got some Whatnot. Buy It Now is here, right?
Yep.
Okay, so this is Whatnot, and then Fire Sale?
Yep.
In Fire Sale, we do 3 for $10. We sell hundreds of games every auction, and we replenish it frequently. And then these. Tell me about these.
So these are our bundlers. So Mario 1, Mario 2, and Mario 3 are all bundled with NESs. So
Good, yeah. So we sell our NESs bundled with those 3 games. And one more quick tip that we just noticed on Amazon. You could also list those 3 games together, Mario 1, 2, and 3, and I think the low price is like $70, but the buy box is all the way up to $140. If you don't know Amazon, buy box means add to cart. You get that one added to your cart. So if your account gets the buy box, you could get quite a lot for those. We're not going to do it that way because we sell them with our systems. And we need them for that to get our systems sold. So yeah, good bundlers out of this, and then the eBay stuff is getting crazy, so let's go over to Alpal. All right, so you can see Alpal has been making a big dent on the manga books. I did a lot of the new sealed toys and stuff that you saw over there, so those are now over here. I want to point out a couple, and Alpal, I'm going to ask you about the manga, if you have some tips and maybe some listed prices. But this Six Flags thing, I listed this for $70. It's brand new. We'll get it. Like, I might have actually listed higher. I think we'll accept offers at 70. I paid $5 for that. This Mega Bloks Portal of Fire, the Dragons one, new, paid 25. I think we'll get 100 or more. So new inbox toys, definitely a big bolo. And then book series, we actually had the complete series of Unfortunate Events and the complete Witcher books. No brainer, easy listings, good value, gonna triple up on each of those. And then the manga books, I think this is gonna be the highlight of the day with what you're telling me.
Yeah, basically we will never skip out on manga ever again.
Heck yeah.
2 huge ones to note are these 2. Listed them individually for $100 a piece. Individually.
For single ones.
For single ones.
That's crazy.
So, and that's like on the low end, but like their condition, and you know, we have a couple bucks into them, so try to get them out.
I got 10 cents a piece into
right,
this, man.
Yeah.
I did not know what I just bought them quick and moved on. I didn't even know what I was getting, so uncovering this has been quite fun. Strategy otherwise, are you just bundling them up by series?
So if they're high end like this, I split them up. If not, I don't. There's this one that I could have done that. It's Ranma. How you ever say that?
That's also a SNES
Ranma,
game. Yeah.
yes. I should have done that for this, but I'm just going to move on because there was a couple that were like 50 or 60.
Okay.
Instead, I just listed the whole stack for 300.
300 right there.
300.
And
so
that's probably fairly realistic.
I think so. I think that's realistic based on condition. And then like a few more, like I think I listed this stack right here, House of the Dead or High School of the Dead for 100.
How many books there? 5 books?
5. It's like $20 a piece.
Oh
This Battle Royale set, I think I also listed for 100. This Case Closed, I think it was also around 100.
Oh my gosh.
So
it's insane.
But one tip is if it's a high number in the set,
okay.
It's especially like the last one in the set, for whatever reason, it seems to be
What about the first one?
nothing. Like the
Really?
first one, I'll look, it'll be like $5. But
Okay,
the last
so-
one will be like 50, 60, 70.
In our small sample size here, at least, that's what you're noticing.
Yes.
The later
prints are
probably
more
have
expensive for whatever
more
reason.
limited runs.
Maybe, yeah.
Everybody bought the first 5 or 10, and then they kind of, tailored off in the end. That makes sense. There was a really good series back here. What was this one?
Oh, that one?
Oh, yeah, that one.
Excel Saga. I think that was...
That was the one that had a couple $50 books in it, right? The number 23 and 24 or something. I think
you're thinking of Ranma.
No, I'm not. This one was good, but this one, 23 and 24. Those were both over 50.
I can't remember
Those
what
were
I
like
listed
the
that for. It was
first 2
nice.
books
It
I
was
looked
nice,
up.
but I can't remember what I listed
As
for.
a set,
Yeah.
that's probably like a few hundred. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't sleep on manga books. There's definite value here. I bought these things blind. I knew it was probably good, but still kind of buying my education and learning more. And we're trying to soak it all in. Hopefully you guys, if you see manga at a sale, especially in boxes full, like 60-pound boxes in our case, you'll buy them up too. Now we still have all of these to get to. The Star Trek, there's 2 stacks of Star Trek, a stack of Star Wars, 4 stacks of Star Wars. Brian Jakes, the author. So you can lot books up in a lot of different ways, by series, by author, by genre, and they just sell quicker and better in lots, and it's an easy listing. So no brainer in this case, and I'm very curious to see how this all pans out in the end. We still got to list the electronics. The eBay is going to be where the bulk of the value comes from. There's definitely going to be some whatnot stuff as well. We're going to have to figure out what to do with these Mega Bloks Dragons, because those are used. Do we want to put in the work to part them out or do a big lot? We'll look into that. I've got the Mega Bloks spread out. These were quite the process to get laid out. I just did 24 pictures. I'm doing them as one giant lot. I paid $12 for everything, so I'm still feeling okay. That being said, you know, these are used sets. There's who knows if they're complete. It seems like basically everything was attempted to be put back in the boxes. There's the figures, the dragons, the most important pieces seem to be there. But I'm still selling them as partially complete in a big lot for $250 plus shipping. So it seems like there's definitely some value to 9898, the giant set, and then this one here. The other two are decent. Obviously, if they were sealed, it'd be a different story. These would be home runs all the way. But I still feel okay, so we'll see if these sell. $250, you know, I'll take offers. And it's listed. The results are in. We're going to go back and forth on some of the items, what I paid and what they were listed for, or in some cases sold for. So we'll start with things that have already sold on eBay.
Okay.
These books right here, I paid $8 for the whole lot. Is it like 13 of them or something like that?
Yep. No, so these sold for $40.
Plus shipping?
Plus shipping.
We always charge shipping.
We always charge shipping.
Heck yes. Okay, these, I mean, I paid 10 cents a book, so I paid 50 cents.
Those are a decent bolo. These sold for $60.
For 5 of them?
For 5 of them.
Dang.
And I could have got more, but obviously, you know.
We're moving them.
Instant profit, so.
High School of the Dead. Look out for those. And then these were the case closed mangas.
Yeah, I already packed these up yesterday. These were case closed manga, $50.
I got like $2 into those.
And again, all of these we could have got for more if we waited on them, but they sold immediately, so.
Yeah, we took offers. We took offers. We always have offers on everything. We want to talk about some of the items that are over here in our inventory management system already. So we talked about some of these, but really what I want to break down, Alpal, is how much of this was manga, and then what was the total of all the eBay items, because that was the bulk of what we did. A few things to note. I have a total of $16 into all of the manga.
It's
which I'm pretty sure will age really well based on what Alpal tells us. And I had a feeling it was good, but I really didn't know because I haven't dealt with them much. But this buy has been very educating. So at that sale with the books, I probably paid, you know, $40 for all of the books that we got, and we've already sold some of the other ones as well. The other thing to mention is I bought the Witcher books, the complete series, for like $15. Those sold for $60 right away. So book series are just a massive bolo, and obviously manga after this. So $16 into the manga.
You've already made like what, a triple up on like 5% of what the books are, so.
Which is crazy. What's the full listed price on manga?
Just the manga, it's $20.66.
$2,066 on $16 spent. Now we usually that's insane.
And that's factoring in like the condition of them as well. Like a lot of the books have like stickers,
they're library copies,
tape on them. So plus we're trying to get them out quickly. So could have priced things higher.
We priced aggressively, which normally we price a little bit on the higher end. But yeah, when we're trying to move stuff quick, we'll price aggressively to sell. $2,066. That's absolutely insane. And then the full eBay value you told me was $3,456.
Yep.
Our buy cost on this whole day was $717. So we always reduce eBay by 30% to adjust for offers, fees, and that's usually what it averages out to. So that comes to $2,420, the after fees value, the realistic. Whatnot random items were $50. Amazon listed value after fees was $550. We had $100 worth of bundlers. The Magic card sold for $465. $20 spent.
Crazy.
And then the Funko Pop collection, we went through that entire thing and conservatively valued it at $600. And yes, a few $100 of those have already sold. So we probably have our buy cost back, $717, after a couple days
already,
which is fantastic. Now the hour sourcing was 15 hours, 5 hours for 3 guys. And then the hours processing, this was a little bit longer than normal, 30 hours.
The manga it was a lot of
books, Yeah, you went through them well to make sure that the $50 or more books were listed individually.
Right.
Total value, that's after fees, $4,185, which is insane. Minus the $717 buy cost is $3,468. What we will put in the pocket. We also got the Dyson vacuum that we paid $25 for. That's worth $200 plus. We're using it in the barn. And the 4 boxes of comics that we paid $40 for We're keeping those. We're doing other things with those. But even with keeping those, our hourly rate for 45 hours at $3,468 net profit is $77 an hour for the whole crew. Can you garage sale for a living in 2023? If this video serves to be true, then yes. But you guys know,
yes, indeed,
this is not the norm. We've had some really good weeks. We've had some bad weeks. We've got a sheet in the description that tells you the full breakdown of our entire year, and we will be keeping track of that the whole year. So subscribe for more. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
See ya.
Diamond blue, sharper than